guys? This is Fault Kid. And welcome back to another game review. And or a video game review, whatever. And today I'm gonna be reviewing. But yeah, I will review the second and third one at some point. But yeah, let's just after certain days, whatever. But anyway, let's go ahead and get on to it. Today I'm gonna be reviewing the. Now, it's a spin-off, and it's a sequel that actually kind of takes place after the event of Resident Evil 2 and 3, Nemesis. Yeah, this game came out in 2000. And that is of Resident Evil Code Veronica. Yeah. Code Veronica. Yeah, it's I think it's one of the spin-off ones, that kind of takes place at a certain time, like especially after the certain sequels, But yeah, of course we got the villain right here, Wesker. Just came back. But our return from after the event of Resident Evil 1. And into this though, and then now it goes to like Resident Evil. Something between Resident Evil 4 and 5. Of course, he dies in Resident Evil 5. So, but yeah, anyway, I didn't mean to spoil that up. So let's just go ahead and get this one started. So now I'm not gonna talk about any plot with this because I don't play this game too much though, because it's a very long game though. It's got some tough puzzles or tough bosses and stuff in it to me. So I'm going to talk about a little bit details in this game though, but it's hard to look back and remember it though. But but all I can tell you, I'll just get to a little bit details. So a little bit. So yeah. So the plot we got, of course we got Claire, Claire Redfield, Claire Redfield is the sister of Chris Redfield, Now Claire, she went on went on an island, that takes place on an island. It's kind of like a prison type of, or I don't know what type of, it's kind of like an Alcatraz type of place. I'm not sure how to explain that to you though, but anyway, so she's on an island though, and she went to that jail type of place and met with this guy, and he gave her a lighter and stuff like that, and of course. And what's really cool about it is that you'll have this this little dual two, whether it be two pistols or two submachine guns or stuff like that, right? And I honestly thought this was kind of cool though, how you can do that. So now so she and what really kind of annoys me is that it's got this little thing like you can't bring your weapons through. You have to like put all your certain things in it. So that it opens a little thing by itself that allows you to go through the little door. That I don't know how to explain it to you though, but so she so she went with this other guy named Steve, and now Steve had this two golden Lugers, two golden dual Lugers, that he was holding. Well, no, I think he had it after after he was about to be closed down or be killed, but Claire saved him, and of course, one of the puzzles I like to, it's got that little music box thing, I think it was like one of the puzzles or something. That's all I can explain it to you. I mean, that's kind of weird how it is for a horror video game like that, And not only that, it's also had this movement fixed camera angles, which I also thought was pretty cool though. How a movement camera angles. I don't know how you call it, but that's how it is, But yeah, it's kind of funny how it's called that. But So of course later on we got Chris Redfield came to this island, looking for Claire. Chris came to the island, looked for Claire, and so. And then this one guy, I forget his name though, he got killed. by this worm type of creature. You know, I forget this sandworm thing. You know, he gets killed. So yeah, yeah. Now, of course, we got this boss type of character. I forget though. I think it was like a female type of character. I forget. Unfortunately, I barely remember the names to it. I think it was Alexia. I think it was called. Yeah, yeah. Alexia. She's that woman, you know, and I think it's that blonde-headed one. Of course, she turned one of those type of tyrant type of thing, you know, preacher type of thing, you know, and of course, it's another tyrant type of thing as well. Kind of like with the original Resident Evil, and you know, and then unfortunately, Steve, he's one of them now. Unfortunately, he's infected. He's turned one of them, and he's dead. Unfortunately, and yeah, he didn't make it, which sucks though, because I kind of like Steve, but you know, he's dead. Yeah, now trying to think, but yeah, now Claire and Chris, they're both defeating Wesker, you know, and kung fu and kicking the crap out of him, you know. And what was also cool that this is also the first game that's got a sniper rifle, you know. Yeah, like you know how Resident Evil 4 and 5, you know, 6, whatever's that have sniper rifles. Well, just so you know, this is the first game that's got a sniper rifle. So that's pretty fun. But yeah, anyway, yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this video, for this plot though, probably, or other details. I was speaking also with the inventory. You know, it's got this cool looking sound inventory lab type of sound for inventory, and I thought it was kind of cool though. But you know, but overall, despite I don't remember any details with it, I still think Code Veronica is a great game though. I had that for Christmas since 2022. That's 2022 of December. That's when I had this for Christmas. This game. Yeah, it's a really great. Yeah, I gotta say it's a really good Resident Evil spin-off game. I don't know if this is one of my favorites or not. Maybe like number 4 or 5, maybe fifth favorite. I'm not sure, but whatever was best. But you know, yeah, I still think Resident Evil Code Veronica is a great spin-off though. Despite I don't play this game too much though. Yes, I do have this and the digital version on PlayStation 4. So yeah, I don't know if it's released on Xbox One or not, but you know, yeah. It never got a physical release on PS4 nor Xbox One, unfortunately. But you can download it digitally though, but I don't know, but I'm not sure. But you know, the only way you can get physically is the PS2, Dreamcast, and what else? And GameCube as well, which I didn't get a GameCube version because that version is expensive, so I ended up getting this one instead. So you know, for that, so. But yeah, I mean, it's just really great to see Claire and Chris Redfield working together. You know, as brothers and sisters. That's what's doing good for, especially with this cover right here. What's good for? But no, not this stupid red filter color. But I'll talk about this poster itself. You know, that has them right here. Yeah. It has Kristen. Yeah, it's got Claire and Chris on here. I think that's what's good about this game is that they work together as brothers and sisters. You know, but yeah. But hopefully, at some point, I will review Resident Evil 2, not the remake, but the original Resident Evil 2. You know, the one that came out in 1998. So yeah, I will. So be sure to look forward to that. So yeah. Sorry, my face is itching. I don't know why, but yeah. So yeah, I gotta say, Capcom did a pretty good job in this game, though. You know, of course, with the other games, you know. But yeah, I never played this game until I was 23 when I first played it. But yeah, so it's a great Resident Evil game. Regardless, I liked it. But yeah, really great though. Yeah, really enjoyed it. So yeah. that's my review of Resident Evil Code Veronica, or X, whatever, right? You know. I know it's not the best review, though, but sorry, but hey, I mean, I did what I can, but, you know, at least I did it special for you guys, so yeah. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video or so. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out, people, and I'll see you guys later.